Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm holding this beautiful phal, and I know a lot of you have been wondering what happened to the phals that Precious Blooms got for Mother's Day. Wonder if she killed them. Well, today I'm here to give you an update on those phals. So don't go anywhere. Just keep it locked to this video. Welcome back, friends. So these are my Phalaenopsis orchids, and I am so pleased with my Phalaenopsis. Look at them, guys. They are very much alive. They are thriving. They are healthy. Oh my gosh, I am pleased with myself. I am so ecstatic. I mean, for me to be growing phals, is this really me? Come on, guys. Is this really Precious Blooms after I killed so many phals? And you know, when I got them for Mother's Day, as my Mother's Day gift, all I did was to put them, rest them, and I did a video on that. So for those of you who have not yet watched that video, I'm going to be putting a link to that video on the screen so you can check it out. But all I did was to simply rest them in the container that they came in, the plastic containers, and they were being grown in sphagnum moss. And all I did was to rest them in these clay pots for support, right? And I think over the years, what I used to do was to overwater them. I think that's what I did, and that's why I kept killing them. So when they were being grown in the moss, prior to me potting them, I would insert my finger to ensure that the moss is dry before I apply water to them. I never fertilized or did anything to them. All I did was to just water them. But as I said before, I never overwatered them. They were being grown inside my anthurium house. And yes, the anthuriums love water, and I was tempted to water them when I was watering the anthuriums, but I held back because as I said in my video, this is the last try with Phalaenopsis orchids, and I could not afford to kill them. And so that was how they were being grown inside the moss. I limited the watering, and I only watered when the moss was dry. And so I potted them a few weeks ago, perhaps about 3 weeks ago. I potted them, and the medium I used was Phalaenopsis mix from the store, and I also used some gravel and cocoa peat and coir dust with the medium. And the potting mix from the store also had some little chunks of coconut husk in it, and sponge rocks and stuff. So that's what I used to pot them, and I pot them in the clay pots. And then I also applied slow release fertilizer in the mesh basket, and I put it away from the root because I just potted them. I don't want the fertilizer to be going directly onto the root, so I put the mesh baskets away from the root. But here they are, guys, and as you can see, some of them still have the spikes because they're still green, and sometimes you might get a secondary spike or even a kiki from this old spike. And I think if you look right here, you might see this one. Not sure if it will come to fruition, but it seems to be a secondary spike. And also right here where there's a little node, I may get a secondary spike from this one. So they're doing quite well. They're doing quite fine. However, when I checked a short while ago, this is what I saw. Now guys, look at this. After I am growing my phal so successfully for the past 5 months, right? And I potted them the other day. This is what this slug did to my phal. So guess what, guys? I'm camping out here, right here, so tonight, because I have to catch this pest. He's not going to get away with this. No way. My phals, no pest, no snail, no slug come near my phal and do it like this and get away with it. All right. And over here, I have this beautiful phal. It is Sogo Euclidean. And when I did the video in May, I completely forgot about this orchid. I had it from last year, October, and it was being grown inside this coir basket. And there was another one, there was another phal in there, you know, guys, and it died. I'm going to show you a picture of it. I removed it from the basket, but I still have it. It died, but this one survived for some reason. And this Sogo was in bloom when I got it, and with 2 spikes. And if you notice, this old spike, I took off a piece of the dried section, and As you can see here, there's a little node here, which means I'm going to be getting a secondary growth soon. And it recently spiked. And on the new spike, I'm going to be getting a secondary growth here, and a secondary growth here, and another secondary growth here. Guys, you can believe it's Precious Blooms that grow fast still she getting secondary growth on spikes. Trust me, I am quite pleased with myself. And I think I have successfully mastered how to grow phals. I can assure you I won't be killing anymore. And encouragement sweeten labor. So I recently added this beauty to my collection of phals. This is another fabulous phal. And this is the name of it. This is the ID. Leonard, I don't know, DTPS, Leonard jellyfish. And I fell in love with the blooms the moment I saw it. So I had to take it home. And add it to my collection. So guys, one last look at my phals. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you grow your phals, what medium you use, what conditions under which you grow them, whether you grow them under a shade house or beneath a tree or wherever. Let me know how you grow your phals successfully. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and also hit that red subscribe button, and also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Precious Blooms JA. Thanks again for watching. Walk good and stay precious.